But I thought we would close out today's episode with a few listener questions, listener sourced questions, and just have some fun and just see what our listeners are coming up with for the Chapo sounding board for advice, thoughts, comments, and concerns.
All right, let's see if this will work. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Hello, Chapo. I was recently informed by a very drunk old man on the streets of Osaka, Japan, that my apartment is located about 2 blocks away from an Aikido dojo owned by Steven Seagal and operated by his son. I have been able to confirm that this is correct. Should I begin studying the way of Aikido? What do y'all think?
You will be human trafficked. You will have your organs harvested. Do not do this. You're going to go in there for some sparring and you're going to wake up in a fucking bathtub filled with ice cubes in Moldova on a fucking steamship.
I disagree with Matt. I'm saying if you just discovered that you were that close to an Aikido master and have the opportunity to train in the way of Aikido with Steven Seagal and or his son, how could you not take advantage of that? If you I've got an apartment in Renaissance Italy and Leonardo da Vinci was giving classes next door to you, you're telling me you wouldn't check in, you wouldn't want to see what was on offer. Take the Aikido class and you can learn all of the fighting techniques for disarming an opponent while you're sitting in a chair.
Okay,
right.
fine.
I think only do this if you're prepared for the rest of your life to become a human weapon. Someone who, as Will said, is more dangerous sitting down and staying seated for 12, 13, 14 hours at a time than most people ever will standing. Only do this if, for the rest of your life, you want to wear safety goggles and the world's biggest leather jacket. And every time you meet an alarmingly younger woman, you save her from slavery. And you get to have full penetration sex without removing your hat, goggles, jacket, pants, Aikido belt, Aikido boots, tactical walking cane, or taking the yoo-hoo out of your pocket. Only do that if you're prepared for that life.
All right, that's what they're going to sell you on it, but you're going to go in there for one session, and then you're going to black out. You're going to wake up being parachuted over Kiev with a knife between your teeth in orders to kill Zelensky.
Okay.
You may. That is possible. That is possible. Okay. You may be tasked to fight with an army that is losing to the Ukrainian Jimmy Fallon. That may be what happens to you.
Damn. Oh, Putin, BTF. Oh.
Well, speaking of Putin and Steven Seagal, listener, if we haven't sold you on joining Steven Seagal's Aikido Dojo, then please do yourself a favor, go over to YouTube and search up Steven Seagal Russian martial arts exposition, and you will see some of the finest examples of elite martial art performance ever captured on film.
It's waves after waves of opponents. He dispatches with ease. It almost looks too easy.
I would say the fastest human I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
It's so fast that it almost looks like he's not moving
at all.
Yeah, doing like that, like he's doing nothing.
Yeah, just standing there.
Yeah, it's a very advanced form of martial arts where if you just sort of stand there slightly slouched with a gormless look on your face, wave after wave of opponents will run at you, and then as soon as they make contact with your body, it will just sort of crumple like toilet paper. They'll just fall to the ground as you sort of like limply wave your arm at them. I mean, that's what it would appear like to the untrained eye, but with Aikido training, you will realize the mastery of the way of the couch.